The World Health Organization urges China to share data on COVID-19’s origin. 5 years after the world first learned of COVID-19, the pandemic remains a defining chapter in modern history. It claimed millions of lives, devastated economies, and exposed vulnerabilities in global health systems. Yet, a critical question lingers: how did it all begin? On Monday, the World Health Organization, WHO, reiterated its plea to China to share data and provide access to help uncover the origins of the virus. This is a moral and scientific imperative, the WHO emphasized in its statement, marking the 5-year milestone since the pandemic's emergence. Without cooperation, the world risks being unprepared for future pandemics. The call comes amid ongoing debates about whether COVID-19 naturally transferred from animals to humans at a market in Wuhan or resulted from a laboratory leak. While many scientists lean towards the former, suspicions about a lab origin persist due to China's reluctance to allow deeper investigations. Transparency is critical, not for blame, but to safeguard humanity from similar crises. The WHO statement reflects on December 31, 2019, when its China office identified reports of viral pneumonia in Wuhan. By January 2020, global alarm bells rang as the virus spread. In the weeks and years that followed, COVID-19 shaped our lives, ushering in lockdowns, economic turmoil, and an unprecedented race to develop vaccines. The WHO notes its early efforts, including issuing emergency guidance and facilitating testing protocols, but also acknowledges gaps that left the world vulnerable. Today, while the immediate crisis has eased, the lessons remain stark. According to WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, if the next pandemic arrived today, the world would still face the same weaknesses that gave COVID-19 a foothold. Although progress has been made, the lack of a unified approach to global health security poses ongoing risks. Efforts to create a pandemic accord are underway, with the goal of ensuring equitable access to data, vaccines, and treatments. However, negotiations are fraught with challenges, as wealthier nations with pharmaceutical industries clash with poorer countries fearing exclusion. The clock is ticking, with a deadline for agreement set for May 2025. The WHO's message is clear: transparency and collaboration are non-negotiable. As we honor the millions lost to COVID-19, recognize the ongoing suffering of those with long COVID, and express gratitude to healthcare workers, we must also commit to preparing for the future. The world cannot afford another pandemic fueled by disunity and delayed action. The origins of COVID-19 hold the key to preventing history from repeating itself. It's time for nations to prioritize truth and global solidarity over politics. The stakes couldn't be higher.